Number 1, negative 8 times the quantity W minus 6 equals 32. Okay, one thing that helps us is to look at the equation from the left side and the right side. So if we draw a line there, we'll notice that on the left side there's a set of parentheses. And anytime that you see parentheses in an equation, you want to eliminate them first. So let's circle the negative 8 and then draw an arrow to show that we're going to multiply W by negative 8 and negative 6 by negative 8. So when you multiply, you get negative 8W plus 48 equals 32. Okay? Now, when you're ready to once the variable is on one side and it's by itself, you're ready to solve. So let's go ahead and subtract 48 from both sides. If you subtract 48 from the left, you have to subtract 48 from the right. So now the equation, those cancel out, is negative 8W. Make sure you bring down the negative sign. When you bring down the negative 8W, equals negative 16. Okay, then divide both sides by negative 8. And a negative divided by a negative will be a positive. So your answer is positive 2. W equals 2. So just again, real quick, to kind of walk through this, we have a couple different things going on here. You have negative 8 being distributed. Okay, question 2. 8z minus 22 equals 3 times the quantity 3z plus 11 minus z. Okay, so again, you're going to draw your line. You're going to distribute. So you're going to take what's on the outside and multiply it by what's on the inside. So your equation now is 8z minus 22 equals 3 times 3. It's 9z. 3 times 3z is 9z. And then 3 times 11 is 33. And then minus, and if there's not a coefficient, you can always put a 1 in front of it if it helps. So minus 1z. So after you distribute, you're going to look for like terms. You've got to find the terms that are alike. And over on the right side, you have 9z and minus 1z. So 8z minus 22 equals 8z plus 33. Now, here we have variables on both sides of the equation, and they have the same coefficient. So this should tell you that this is a special situation, and the answer is either going to be no solution or infinitely many solutions. So let's go ahead and subtract 8z from both sides. Okay, when that happens, the variables cancel. And what you're left with is the negative 22 equals 33. Now that's a false statement. Negative 22 doesn't equal 33. That's false. So what that tells us about this equation here that we started with is that there's not any solution that will make this correct, make this a true sentence. So the answer is no solution. No solution. So when the variables cancel and the remaining equation is false, there's no solution.